Hi there, Pisces. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 1st of August. As you make your way into the new month, there is going to be a bit of a split dimension in your situation. On one hand, you're being asked to be practical and think about your career, which can get a huge boost with the arrival of the assertive energies of Mars on Wednesday. But Saturn is already in this location, but has been really piling a little bit of responsibility on you, and some of the roles you've been given may not be particularly creative or fulfilling, certainly since the middle of May, or maybe just in general, you're not quite sure whether you're in the right role for you long term. Well, whatever happens, Pisces, Mars is going to reinforce your energy and your desires. But Saturn gets into a much more productive link this week with the new moon in Leo. And as long as you can balance precision, the detail, and the organisation of what you're trying to achieve with the big picture, so balancing the small but big picture, then you can make huge progress on the back of this new moon, not just this week, but for some weeks to come. Now, it is true that Neptune continues to potentially distort things. It's still in a very difficult angle with Saturn, and it is going to be interfering with the energies of Mercury in the second half of this week. Mercury's in a fab location for you now, one which helps you to be more able to listen to other people's viewpoints, to relate to people clearly, but as it comes into a connection with the quarter, the square between Saturn and Neptune, it too could see some conversations be a bit scrambled and you may not be exactly sure of where things are. But with Jupiter already in this location and Venus moving into Virgo on Saturday, you can still make sense of things, but I think it's going to require you not to jump to conclusions. And with Mars coming into your 10th house, there could be a tendency for you to make snap decisions and maybe force things and maybe a bit more demanding, which may not be a particularly bad thing, but don't be too demanding without knowing what the facts are and understanding where other people are coming from, because you could misunderstand someone's message, whether it's a partner, a boss, or someone you need to interact with. The great news, however, is that the arrival of Venus can make you a lot more diplomatic in your approach. It's the most beautiful of transits. It helps you to enter into a spirit of give and take, not necessarily compromise to the point of losing sight of your own aims, but just having the skill to deftly interact with people, to understand that there are some things that are worth standing up for and some things that you can just let go. And I do feel that you can have a lot more clout now, and as long as you get that balance of detail, big picture, relating right, this can be a sensational week for you. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.